Have you ever felt that knot in your stomach, that paralyzing grip of fear that holds you back from taking that next big step in your life? Maybe it's fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of the unknown. You're not alone. Every day, millions of people let their fears dictate their choices, keeping them trapped in their comfort zones. But what if I told you that the antidote to fear isn't courage, but trust? And not just any trust, but a deep, unwavering trust in something far greater than ourselves. The ancient words of Isaiah 41:10 remind us, "Fear not, for I am with you." These words aren't just a comfort, they're a powerful declaration of truth that has transformed countless lives throughout history. Think about a child learning to swim. At first, they cling to the pool's edge, terrified of the deep water. But when their parent stands in the pool with open arms, something remarkable happens. The child's fear doesn't instantly vanish, but their trust in their parent's presence becomes stronger than their fear of the water. This is exactly how trust in God's presence works in our lives. Fear is like a prison built by our own minds. It whispers lies about our inadequacy, magnifies potential problems, and blinds us to opportunities. But here's the liberating truth. God's presence is our security, not our circumstances. When we truly grasp this, fear loses its power over us. Let me share a personal perspective on this. Every major breakthrough in personal growth starts with a simple decision, choosing trust over fear. It's not about denying that fears exist. They do, and they're natural. It's about acknowledging a greater truth. We're not facing our fears alone. The journey from fear to trust isn't just spiritual, it's practical. Start by identifying one specific fear that's holding you back today. Maybe it's fear of starting that business, having that difficult conversation, or making a significant life change. Name it. Write it down. Now here's where the transformation begins. Instead of focusing on the fear itself, shift your attention to God's presence in that specific situation. Ask yourself, what would trust look like in this scenario? How would I act if I truly believed I wasn't alone in this? This simple shift in perspective can break fear's paralysis and enable action. Think of trust as a muscle that grows stronger with exercise. Each time you choose trust over fear, you're building spiritual and emotional resilience. Start with small steps. If you're afraid of public speaking, begin by sharing your thoughts in a small group. If you fear failure, take on a small challenge where success isn't guaranteed. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate fear completely. It's to develop a trust that's bigger than your fears. God's presence doesn't mean we won't face challenges. It means we won't face them alone. This truth has the power to transform paralyzing fear into mobilizing faith. Take a moment right now to identify that one fear holding you back. Now close your eyes and consciously hand it over to God. Declare out loud, "Your presence is greater than my fear." Make this your daily practice. When fear creeps in, let it be your trigger to remember God's presence. The beautiful paradox is that as we learn to trust more, we fear less. Not because the challenges disappear, but because our perspective shifts. We begin to see obstacles as opportunities for growth, failures as stepping stones to success, and uncertainties as adventures waiting to unfold. Today, take that first step. Choose trust over fear in one specific area of your life. Let God's presence be your security, and watch as new possibilities open up before you. Remember, you're not just choosing to refuse fear, you're choosing to embrace a life of trust, purpose, and unlimited potential. What fear will you transform through trust today?